Press the bell icon on the YouTube app to never miss a video from News Laundry.
Hello and welcome to News Laundry interviews. These are the very important days for the Congress party. On one hand, they are eyeing on the Gujarat polls, hoping for a revival in the coastal state. On the other hand, the party leaders from volunteers to the top leaders are expecting Rahul Gandhi, the Congress vice president's elevation to the top post, him to take over as the president of the Congress party. But like every Bollywood movie, there's some drama here. Today we have with us very special guest, special because he has been defending Congress and putting forward the party's stand in TV channels and in the news. But these days, he is the news. We have with us Shehzad Poonawalla.
Hi.
Welcome, Shehzad.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, should we call you a rebel, or as Mr. Ashok Chavan said, someone who is doing all this drama to gain publicity?
You said it's a Bollywood film, so you tell me, am I the hero or the villain? But to answer Ashok Chavanji's question, Ashok Chavanji also said that for the last 2.5 years, I'm not a member of the party.
Mm-hmm.
So here is a letter signed by Ashok Chavan himself. And this letter is dated April 2016.
Mm-hmm.
The same letter it appoints me as the Maharashtra Congress Secretary.
Right.
Same letter signed by Janardhan Dwivedi ji, dated April 2016. Emails that I've shown you that I received being an office bearer of this party in Maharashtra that I got till about 3 days ago. So you see, those who are the defenders of dynasty will not answer the questions that are put up about legitimate election processes. My questions are about whether elections are taking place in a free and fair and constitutional manner. Rather than answer that question, they will attack me personally, saying that I'm doing this for publicity. Was I getting less publicity before this? I got enough airtime even before this. In fact, I got more airtime than most spokespersons did.
Right. So, the process of election for the Congress presidential or the top post started way back, right?
Right.
In October, I think the Delhi DPCC passed the resolution. In the similar 3 or 4 days later, the Maharashtra Congress passed a resolution. And then we have on 15th November, suddenly Shehzad Poonawalla waking up, sending a letter to Rahul Gandhi, who wants to meet and talk about dynasty politics. What were you doing all this while?
So you see, I started working for the party from about 2008-2009 onwards, and that time I used to volunteer for them. I had just finished school and I was in college, so I would save up my pocket money, and during the break I would come here to work in AICC's media cell, and I would work there voluntarily and spend my own time, energy, money, resources and work for the party. And there are ample amounts of proofs to kind of show that I was doing that. 2011 onwards, I began writing to Rahulji and to his secretary. At that time it was a different secretary, that I wanted time to discuss about the issues of dynasty politics. And I think I made a mistake by kind of mentioning that, or by revealing that I am not very comfortable with this dynastic system. This was way back in 2011. I never got an opportunity to meet him in the last 6 years at all, one-to-one I mean. And after I got appointed as the secretary of the Maharashtra Congress in 2016, from that period to today, believing that I'm a member and believing I'm the state office bearer, I would have a little more credibility to meet Rahulji. So I continuously sent even more communications to his office that I would like to meet him. I have the proofs of all of that. Now, the reason why I did not say anything earlier is because 2007, when Rahul Gandhi ji took over as General Secretary and he took charge of the Youth Congress and NSUI, he said that he's going to open up the system, he's going to change the system. Now, one gave him a legitimate amount of time, because I'm not an unreasonable man. I understand that the Congress is like a Titanic. It's a huge ship. It takes time to steer it, to get into the system and to make changes. By the time he ended up doing whatever he wanted to do with the Youth Congress, it probably became more feudal, more money dominated, and more open to sons and daughters than to the ordinary worker. 2013 elections, he was selected as the vice president and elections were close, the local Lok Sabha elections. And I did not feel that, once he's taken over as vice president, he again made new promises. I felt that listen, the 2014 elections are close. We need to fight the BJP and the RSS, especially the RSS, for the challenges it poses in this country. He said 2014 he's going to make an attempt. There were so-called primaries, which are not primaries. 2014, then elections took place, and I find out that 48% of the candidates who won are dynasts. Every state president nowadays who gets elected, most of them have a dynastic background. See, Punjab, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Haryana, Karnataka. You tell me to stop. So, then came a time that I had to speak out. And when I got the proof about these delegates being fixed, and when I got the proof that, things are not going to change anymore, I wrote a letter on the 15th of November. No response was given. And I wrote a letter on 28th of November. No response came to that, and therefore I had to put out what I had to put out in the public domain. But I did try for the last 6 years to make my voice heard.
Sorry to interrupt, but I don't think that, you're claiming you have already told us the timeline, but elections happened in 2014, and then here we are towards the end of the 2017, and Rahul Gandhi being elected or appointed or selected as president of Congress party, this has been in news for almost 2 years now. What were you waiting for past 3 years?
If I have to, at that point of time, right until November 28th, the issue for me was the overwhelming preference given to dynasties in our Congress party. That means in posts, in electoral tickets, and in other aspects, the dynasty has become the rule, and merit and talent has become the exception. That was the issue I wanted to address. As far as the specific selection or coronation of Shri Rahul Gandhi is concerned, I got that proof that the delegates have been fixed, that the system has been rigged, only on 27th November. The other conversations about the Congress...
But you wrote the letter on 15th itself.
15th November was about the dynasty and about the general structures of the party not facilitating merit and talent. That was my general letter to him on 15th November.
Questions which...
So just to summarize it, 15th November I had written to him about the general issues of dynasty, and that there were murmurs that things were not being done in a fair and transparent manner. And on 28th of November, once I had the proof in my hand that at least in one state the delegates had been fixed, that's where I wrote it. And in between, what had happened was an official spokesperson of the Congress called Rajiv Gandhi. He went on air and he said that Gandhi, without even the nomination being filed, he said that Gandhi will be the president of the party not for 5-10 years but for 50 or 100 years. Now, after that was not clarified by the Congress party officially, it became ample proof that yes, this is a fixed election. That happened on 21st or 22nd November.
I don't know about you, but I'm sure about the viewers that they don't even need any Congress spokesperson to come on TV or newspapers and say that Gandhi will be the president of the Congress party.
But
isn't it an accepted fact that dynasty is the way Congress party is?
No, I'll tell you, I thought that of course the Gandhis are very popular, and I take nothing away from the fact that the Gandhis have sacrificed 2 members of their family for this country. I have immense respect for them. I'm still influenced by Nehru the most. But the reasonable part is that if you are so popular, if you are so talented, the system to get you to the top post must be a democratic, fair and a legal constitutional system. It can't be a rigged system. I want Rahul Gandhi to be the president of the party, but I want him to be the president for being Rahul, not for being Gandhi. I want him to be elected, not selected.
That's absolutely right, but then everyone knows that Congress party is all about dynasty. In the history of 132 years, you have 45 years where people from Nehru Gandhi Parivar have been ruling the party. You have Motilal Nehru, Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, and the longest serving president is Sonia Gandhi for 19 years. So where is the confusion here?
I'll tell you, I'm a bit of an idealist. People don't like to believe in all of this.
No, you have to be in politics. You have to be realist.
But if you just go back to my background, I told you I joined politics in 2008, 2009. I used to catch you used to have the blue line buses here. Yeah. You don't have the green buses that you see today. I used to catch that bus from Arjun Nagar. It used to take me about 10 rupees a ticket. I used to get down at Janpat Road because there's no bus stop on Akbar Road. So next to Sonia ji's house, there's a bus stop opposite side. I don't remember now. But I used to get down on that, walk the way to Akbar Road, and then go back walking, etc. So you see, in 2002, when the Gujarat riots took place, I was in school. I was reading about Gandhi, Nehru, Azad. Of course, I was influenced by those people, and that's why I joined the Congress. My understanding and the real politic understanding happened much later. But Congress party is my first love. It is the party I still love. It is the ideology I still love. You know, when you love something, you try to make it better. You don't dump it the first opportunity you get. I had many opportunities in 2014. I didn't dump my party because I found a better opportunity. People say I'm leaving a sinking ship. No, I'm the guy who's going to sink with the ship. I don't want the ship to sink.
Apparently, because the claims that you're making or the allegations that you're making, as the audio clip leaked in the media, Manish Tewari is heard being said that it's a one-way ticket outside the party, right?
If it is a one-way ticket out of the party, as Manish ji claims, my party should, on my letter of expulsion, write that he's been expelled for speaking out against dynasty politics. I'd appreciate at least that much from my party. Manish Tewari is a great human being. He's a good human being. I was very influenced by him, and he is a very honest person as well. The reason why this came to this is because my party, on the day when I raised legitimate questions like the electoral system being rigged, like dynasty having an overwhelming part in the party, instead of answering those questions, they said I'm not a member of the party. Some people who would call me for, come for the programs, come for this, come for that, said कि मेरी हैसियत क्या है. So when they said all of these things, when they targeted me and they basically tried to prove that I'm a liar, I'm not a member, I had to play the role of a whistleblower and make them hear what their own leaders think about the party. And they may not have the spine to say it.
Someone who is trying to, malign the party, its leaders.
How have I maligned the party?
By leaking the tapes or putting forward such letters.
No, whistleblower.
Your own brother said that,
I'll come to that. Yeah. A whistleblower is one who, when is faced with no other option to make those things better in his organization, has to come out with the truth. My party did not even acknowledge me as a member, feeling or maybe getting scared that I am not a member of the party. If I am a member of the party, I might go and contest and they may even lose a rigged election. That's what probably they feared. I had to bring out the truth. They didn't consider me important enough, or they didn't consider me even a part of them. So I had to show them what other people, serious people, senior people think about the party and its system. I don't do this. This is not my fitrat. ये मेरी तहजीब भी नहीं है, फितरत भी नहीं है. But what options did I have left when the party I've served for the last 9-10 years says you're not even a member of the party despite giving me official letters of appointment? So I had to do this, and I'm very apologetic. It eats me up from inside because you lose, unfortunately, the dynasty system, while fighting against it, it's an unethical system. It in a way made me a little unethical, but I feel so sad about it, but I had no option left. As far as my brother is concerned, I mean, everybody knows his loyalty is towards one family. My loyalty is towards those millions of people who don't have that one family to succeed in politics.
There's 3 quick questions. I heard Shakil Ahmed speaking to the media that who had stopped you from contesting elections.
Right.
The nominations are going on. You should come and file the nominations and contest.
Can they sit down in one room and decide whether I am a member for the last 2.5 years, or whether if I am a member I can contest this election? And can Mr. Ahmed please listen to what I am saying? I don't want to contest this election. This is not about Shehzad wanting to be the president of Congress party. It is about anybody with talent being allowed to contest a real election against Rahul Gandhi.
Elections or not?
Okay, here's the answer to this. First of all, do they now acknowledge that I have been a member of the party for the last so many years? Because they said 2.5 years I wasn't a member. Secondly, I can contest an election. I can't contest a Russian style selection process, which is Vladimir Putin versus Vladimir Putin. I can contest a place where it is fair. Now, the delegates who are supposed to vote in this election, as per the constitution, were to be elected by a secret ballot at the booth level. Okay, this is what my constitution says. I have proof.
When did this happen? The selection of delegates?
It's been happening all over the
In
country.
Maharashtra, when did this happen?
About a few months ago.
Why didn't you raise these issues then?
I'll tell you why I didn't raise these issues, because I was not told about when it was happening. The state president directly got a few people together, because you see, I have already made my views.
Sorry to say, I won't buy this argument, because you are one of the office bearers in the state. You would know what process is going on, unless and until you are not active.
No, I'll tell you what happened was that, you see, the time that I have started speaking openly about dynasty, about merit being promoted over dynasty, things have been withheld against me. In fact, one of the programs I wanted to do in Pune Congress, the permissions weren't given to me. And I was continuously being sidelined because I was speaking against
this issue. Dynasty politics?
No, even before that, in my public utterances or in my tweets or in my Facebook posts, I have always kind of pushed the idea of merit over dynasty. I mean, I have not taken the line that, okay, ye to chalta hai.
You had enough chance, to point out that the secret ballot system or the process.
But then I also need proof. You see, I'll tell you. I believe.
You're making all these claims without proof now?
No, I have the proof today. You're not understanding what I'm trying to tell you. I have the proof today. That's when if I didn't have the proof, I would not write the 28th November letter. Okay, because I don't have the proof. I would have then kept quiet about this fact. I would have just spoken about dynasty. I wanted the proof. I got the proof of Delhi about a delegate telling me that there were no elections.
Another phone call recorded.
It is another phone call of a delegate who told me that नहीं sir, 280 जो delegates बने हैं, जिसमें मनमोहन सिंह जी भी है, वो इलेक्शन से नहीं हुए, वो अजय माकन जी ने नाम डाल दिए हमारे. इसके अलावा जो है, मतलब अब आप मुझे बोल रहे हो कि आप इसमें चुनाव लड़ो. ये डेलीगेट्स जब हैंड पिक किए गए हैं एक उद्देश्य से, फॉर वन ऑब्जेक्टिव, टू वोट फॉर वन पर्सन, I am voting in front of an electorate which has been pre-selected by selected loyalists of the party, that is the state president, who have been selected by whom? By the Congress president, who is the mother of the Congress vice president.
नहीं, अगर secret ballot से भी होता तो can someone like Shehzad?
If it was a secret ballot across the country, and that's what I'm saying, if the Congress party shows me that they have done it through secret ballots across the country, then anybody can, it is a fair system and anybody can contest. That I do not dispute that. But what has Sharmishta Mukherjee, I've seen a statement after the revelations of the Delhi delegate system being fixed. She has come out and apparently said that नहीं ये तो consensus से चलता है और consensus से हो गया.
Okay.
So you understand where this is going, right?
I'll go back to the statements and I'll make a similar comparison. You have your opportunity to counter it. We have heard similar arguments, or someone from who have been very loyal to the party, served the party for long. Hemanto Biswa.
Yeah.
And then he joined BJP. So why should we not believe that Shehzad, who is against Shehzada now, is also working on someone else's instruction?
Of course I'm working on somebody's instructions. But the person who's instructing me is my conscience, and it is being instructed by the 65% of this country which is below the age of 35 and which is more Shehzad and less Shehzada.
Okay. So are you comparing yourself, are you equating yourself with Rahul Gandhi? Do you think that you are as big a leader or as popular as Rahul Gandhi?
I have immense respect for Rahul Gandhi, but why can't somebody equate themselves with, just as a count, I am taking your interview now, why can't somebody equate themselves with Rahul Gandhi? Is there a law?
Okay,
is it a feudal system? Is he a king? Is he a prince?
Okay. The thing is, he has been an elected member of the parliament of the house since 2004.
Right.
He took over a very important post in the Congress party in 2007.
Okay.
Right? Then he became the vice president. He has been serving on all these posts.
Great. Let me just interrupt you there. You're right on the first fact. He contested the Amethi seat in 2004. When did he join elections? 2004? 2003, 2004?
There have been several other leaders.
One second. Amethi was his family bastion. He was given that family bastion to contest on. Did he contest any election or prove his merit? He joined election. He joined in March 2004. If my memory serves me right, he got to contest in May 2004. In 2 months, please show me what talent he showed over everyone else in this party. One second. By which earned him his own family seat. 1 second. Then you said he became General Secretary in 2007. Sorry, his mother selected him as the General Secretary in 2007. Then you said he became Vice President in 2020. Sorry, he did not contest any election. He was selected as the Vice President in 2013. And before that, you missed one thing. There was a UP election of 2012 where people of India voted. No mothers voted in that. In that election, he held 200 rallies. I was a part of that system and in that election process in helping the party with Digvijay Singh ji, who was the General Secretary in charge of that state. You know how many seats we got there? From 22, we rose to 28. We were number 4, which we continued to hold on to in 2017, where again Rahul ji was the face. So, I mean, just a overview of the performance. Mother making you something and people electing you for something are two different things. I agree that he has won his family seat in Amethi in 2004, 2009 and 2014. But the question would arise that how many people get the chance to contest a Lok Sabha seat just like that in 2 months?
My question was that someone who has not even contested municipal corporation.
But I don't want to contest elections. Do you think politics is only about contesting elections?
Let's move forward.
Listen, do all journalists appear on TV?
There are different forms of
exactly. So politics.
All journalists do journalism, right? In their particular. If it is a
you think media, so you think that those who don't contest elections in politics are not doing politics, are not doing anything. Amit, listen, this condescending attitude should not be there. Politics in this country is not just about elections. It is about social reform and change. I have fought hundreds of cases. Right? That's right. And but you should understand one thing, that the ideologies that need to be fought, they are not social NGO ideologies that we are fighting. When I take up cases of hate speech, when I take up case after case of people who are discriminating against people's civic rights, okay, those are important battles to be fought, and those are important battles that a political ideology should fight. Those are not battles that an NGO should fight.
Right. So for that, you have the ideological wings of political parties, right?
Yeah.
BJP has RSS.
What does the Congress have? It has a Seva Dal, which has become more of a Meva Dal, whose only job is to salute on 15th August and 26th January, they salute the flag, and on 28th December when we have a foundation day, they salute the flag like this.
So moving forward, let's talk about the 2 letters that you have written, and before that I'll mention a statement given by you, because in these 2 letters you have come down heavily against Rahul Gandhi. You have pointed out 7 and then 2012 and then 14. And then you say that, you're kind of saying that despite continuous failures of Rahul Gandhi, he continues to be the face of the party. This is a statement given by you in March 2015. It's a falsehood that the Congress is carrying Rahul Gandhi's weight. We believe it is Rahul who is carrying the Congress's weight. You gave this statement to a magazine where you and your brother Tehseen were featured by this particular magazine. So, which Shehzad is lying? I'm just being as brute as possible.
I'll tell you what happens is that, when you're giving somebody time, you are in a, let's say you're in a relationship, okay, and you're in a marriage. You don't, the day the first fight happens in the marriage, do you go out and say, "Arey yaar, meri to shaadi is on the rocks"? You don't say that, na? You say, no, we are doing well, couple is doing well, kids are doing well, family is doing well. ये तो बोलते हैं, ये तो हमारी तहजीब है, हमको सिखाया जाता है कि जब तक आखिरी वक्त तक तलाक तक की बात ना आए और तलाक जब हो जाए तब तक तो आप नहीं कहते हो ना पब्लिक में. I am very loyal to the party. I don't know why you keep putting me out as I'm against the Congress. I want the Congress to win 150 seats in Gujarat even now. I just want them to win it with Rahul Gandhi as an elected president, not as a selected president. I have no ill will towards Rahul Gandhi.
We are continuously.
What do I see? What do I say? Should I have said in 2015 that no, Rahul Gandhi is not a good leader? I'm not saying that even now. I'm saying that it's time we test people on the basis of their talent and merit, and not just on that on the surname. And there is no denying that the way the Congress is structured even now, the Gandhis are the only family that can actually control it. But had the party been remodeled as a democratic and internally free and fair elections model, then there would have been other leaders who could have come up to lead this party. Yeah.
The issues that you have raised in the two letters,
Yeah.
specifically the second letter that you wrote on 28th, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about point by point, you're talking about the issues which are very important issues.
Yeah.
And these are related to structural changes
Yeah.
in the party, which might take 5 years, or maybe even Rahul Gandhi, even if he is there for 10 years or 15 years, he might not be able to, bring all these changes in the party, but you expect him to resign from his post and fight as a general candidate.
You don't agree with that principle? Listen, tell me. Forget me. Anybody wants to contest this election, a rigged election, but they want to contest it, a delegate. He is at a post of a delegate, ordinary member of the party. Rahul ji is at the post of the vice president, not because he's been elected there, he's been selected by his mother. And I have great regard for Sonia ji. Is it fair, morally fair? I mean, if I would have been Nehru ji, I'm sure Nehru ji would have said, yeah, straight on, let's contest. I will contest as an ordinary guy, you contest as an ordinary guy. Even that moral authority you should have, that I will do it as an ordinary member and not as a vice president.
Will it make a difference?
If
Rahul Gandhi contesting as a normal member and Rahul Gandhi contesting
No,
as
no.
vice
You
president?
have these things were written in sequence. The first thing was that genuine delegates have to be elected, not these
I'm saying
clapping sycophants.
Yeah.
Secondly, he should have given up the post, and he should have said, I as an ordinary member, because see, when you're contesting against number 2, who's going to de facto become number 1 because of the rigged system, yeah, even if some delegate wants to contest, he will think, is it worth it? What happened about Jitin Prasad's father? What happened about those people who attempted this earlier? It was like a suicide for them, right? So to give that confidence amongst the rank and file, you say this. And third, which is not, these are not constitutional requirements, but these are moral requirements. You say that, listen, let's have a proper system where we debate the policies of the party in public domain. We put out and articulate our vision like it is done in Western democracies or in other democracies where parties internally debate this. The best leader who can articulate it on the basis of merit and not on surname gets elected. What about Jeremy Corbyn? The Labour Party had its entire system. You remember that entire process that Labour Party went through. So, why can't we do all of those things?
Again, bring you back to the question. Will it make any difference if Rahul Gandhi brings, genuine delegates,
Yeah.
and then he gives up his post and fights as a common member? Will it make any difference?
I'll tell you why it makes a difference. The reason why the Congress Party has lost the 2014 election is because it has become an echo chamber of dynasts and sycophants. What happens is that the only voice the leadership hears, the dynastic leadership hears, is the courtiers in the king's court. You see, when you allow genuine election processes to take place and allow the party positions and party candidates to be genuine people, and then you have to meet them and interact with them, you are not meeting just your courtiers. So they give you the real feedback on the ground on various issues, and that allows the party to then adapt to the changing political, socio-political circumstances. We have lost election after election after election 2014 onwards, right? Except for 1 or 2 barring here and there. Punjab we won because of anti-incumbency, etc. I am telling you that if we would have been more open to the ground, and that how do you be open to the ground voices? You are open to the ground voices when people from the ground are coming up. If that would have happened, then we would have done better. We would have understood what 35 years below के नीचे जो लोग हैं, उनकी चाह क्या है?
चाह ठीक है, वो changes चाह रहे हैं और जैसे दूसरी पार्टियों में बहुत बदलाव आ रहा है. All these things are there.
I don't know about the other parties, Baba. I don't know because I'm not a member of their party. My sitting here is not an endorsement for any other party system.
Okay.
I am talking about my house. It's like मेरा घर गंदा है, तुम मुझे बोले बगल वाले के घर में गंदगी है. मुझे उससे कुछ लेना देना नहीं.
मैं ये कह रहा हूँ, no other party, whether it be BJP or even the a party which has come out from a revolution, anti-graft movement, Aam Aadmi Party. Has any different system. It's just matter of time. You win elections, you lose elections, and when you lose elections, people start pointing out.
देश की सबसे पुरानी पार्टी कौन सी है?
Congress you have.
देश की सबसे पहली पार्टी कौन सी है?
I think Congress.
देश के सबसे बड़े नेतृत्व कहाँ से निकला है?
कांग्रेस।
देश को बनाने का सबसे बड़ा योगदान किसका है? कांग्रेस। अब आप उस पर आप सवाल पूछ रहे थे, पर इतना अन्याय ना करें मेरी पार्टी के साथ। मेरी पार्टी ने आपको गांधी, नेहरू और पटेल दिया है। इस देश को जो आज देख रहे हो ना 70 साल में, वाजपेयी साहब का भी सम्मान है, पर हम लोगों ने बहुत काम किया है इस देश के लिए 70 सालों में। तो ये देश को बनाने में हमारा योगदान है। इस देश को और इस देश की जो व्यवस्थाओं को दिशा और दशा देने की जिम्मेदारी सबसे ज़्यादा हमारे कंधों पे। हम अपने आप करेंगे ना, हम अगर करेंगे तो कौन नहीं करेगा फिर अपने सिस्टम में।
बट द प्रॉब्लम्स आर देयर, डू यू एग्री और नॉट?
इन
बीजेपी
ऑफ कोर्स दे आर देयर। मैं अगर उनका मेंबर होता ना तो मैं वो बात वहाँ कहता। मैं अपने घर की सफाई की बात करूँगा।
एनी अदर पार्टी इफ यू आर थ्रोन आउट ऑफ कांग्रेस?
इफ आई एम थ्रोन आउट ऑफ कांग्रेस, सो फर्स्ट लेट देम थ्रो मी आउट ऑफ कांग्रेस। एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू, मैं ये जो भी देख रहे हैं ना, मैं उनसे हाथ जोड़ के कह रहा हूँ मेरे सारे नेताओं से कि आप मुझे मान लो कांग्रेस मेंबर, और फिर मुझे बाहर फेंकते वक्त मेरे एक्सपल्शन ऑर्डर में सिर्फ इतना लिख लो कि परिवारवाद के खिलाफ बोलने की सजा मिली है आपको।
थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर स्पीकिंग।
थैंक यू सो मच, आई अप्रिशिएट द अपॉर्चुनिटी। थैंक यू।